Hello everybody, it's Player31 here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Crystal version. In the last episode, we tried and we failed at the Elite Four. I think mostly because of unluckiness. I mean, where we failed at was pretty unlucky. Do I think we would have actually made it all the way? It's hard to say. So I grinded, and now we're at level 50. I'm gonna go through all of our changes and stats and stuff just for the GP. So Vesuvius' moveset hasn't changed, and these are what stats are looking like after all the grinding. And I just grinded in the Victory Road cave. You know, you just leave, go south, and then enter the cave and just kind of walk back and forth. And Golbats by far gives the most EXP, and then of course there's a bunch of Growlers and stuff. So good stuff there. And then we have Ariel. And Ariel learned Drill Peck at level, I want to say 48? No, level 40. Yeah, she learned Drill Peck at level 40. And so we have that now instead of Peck. And these are what her stats are looking like compared to Vesuvius, you know. BST differences, you know. And then we have Richter here, and Richter learned Earthquake at level 49. And I also gave Earthquake 3 PP ups because it and one other move are like, actually PP wise, pretty much everyone on the team's doing good. Even this was kind of like overkill, but it had nothing better to spend on really. So, and I also gave him the hard stone instead of the soft sand for the rollout, essentially, because I feel like Earthquake's probably gonna be fine on its own without soft sand with stab and stuff, whereas rollout doesn't have stab and it's already low base power, like we're talking 60 with Defense Curl to start out with. So just help it out a little bit there. This is what his stats are looking like, about what you might expect. And then we have Poppet, and Poppet has not changed at all in the move department, but stats are looking pretty good. I don't know, super solid. Keeping the Quick Claw because slow, very slow. Then we have Pop Quiz, and Pop Quiz also hasn't changed in the moves department. And these are what the stats are looking like. Not too bad, pretty balanced actually. Everything's above 100, which we like to see. And then finally, last but not least, we have Specs, and I wish Specs would change in the moves department because Thunder Shock is so depressing. But it's not meant to be. And these are what the sets are looking like. Honestly, it's pretty good. Obviously our attack stat's not amazing, so we're not going to get too much use out of Tri Attack, but in a bind I guess it would help me with the ground type if I needed to. So cool stuff there. And with that, we're going to keep Vesuvius in the front like we did last time, going into the first Elite Four member. Let's do this again. We're gonna skip past your text because we already read it. Yes. Alright. So we're gonna start with Azatu. I want to see the difference now when I use Thunder Punch on the Azatu versus how I did last time when I was like 13 levels lower. Because now we're over leveled. Like, well, quote unquote over leveled. I'm still under the level of the strongest Pokemon, or I've matched the level of the strongest Pokemon in the Elite Four. But as of right now, we're over leveled because the highest level is 42. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, it's so much better. Oh, it's so much better. And this doesn't mean that it's not going to be challenging. It's going to be way less challenging than it was, but it should there should still be some trouble spots if I'm imagining things correctly with things we haven't quite seen yet. And I bet you the Machamp is still probably going to give us some problems just because fighting types in general really destroy us. I don't really have a whole lot of ways to fighting types. Like, I have no psychic moves across my entire team, and the only 2 flying moves I have are my flying type, who's also a normal type, so he doesn't even resist fighting types. So it is what it is. But we'll make do with what we have. I do think that 45 is probably the sweet spot in terms of like difficulty to level that makes it so you're not gonna just like lose to bad RNG like that. But like I said, post game gets weird. That's why we leveled up to 50. And despite how much post game we actually have, there's quite a bit post game. The levels go all over the place, and the level of the final thing is crazy. And so we're probably not even gonna hit like 60 before the end of the post game, which is bad, mind you, which is pretty bad. But we'll see when we get there. This is what I wanted to happen the first time, though. I wanted Vesuvius just to like take out everything himself. So I'm glad that it's finally coming to fruition. Did you still the Executor, or did we take that out? I don't remember. Okay, we already took that out. I can't believe it. Even though I was defeated, I won't change my course. I will continue battling until I stand above all trainers. Oh wait, I don't know why I'm reading this. Let's have it. That's my bad. That's my bad. Wait. Okay, we don't need to heal or anything, and we don't really need to use the ether. But let's I believe it's Aerial that we want to have out. Or you know what? What if I just keep Vesuvius out? I'm just gonna keep Vesuvius out, not gonna lie. Is that weird? We're just gonna keep him out. Just sweep the Elite Four of Vesuvius. Because at least 3 Pokemon are weak to fire. One of them is weak to electric. And then with the Muck, that's gonna be interesting. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know why, but they gave this Ariados Giga Drain, and like I don't know what that's supposed to do for it. But like, who's using a water type on this thing? Or maybe I guess someone could use a ground type. It's for ground types, I'm guessing. Level 51, not too bad. A Fortress. I don't know why you sent that out. That seems like a dumb idea. You're not even gonna be able to set up, dude. You're not gonna get spikes out. Maybe we'll try to use Explosion. Maybe that's what it was going for. Yeah. Muck? Maybe? Or maybe a Crobat? Okay, there's the Muck. The Muck is gonna be interesting. Let's use the Strength strat, because our attack is good enough. We actually have high attack IVs on this Explosion. Like much higher. I think it's like 14 or something. Like it's close to the max of 15 in this particular game. Oh, here we go. Let's see how much Sludge Bomb does. How much is that gonna do? This is the first time we've gotten hit. Okay, not too bad. Not too worried. Yeah, Elite Four. How does it feel to have the shoe on the other foot? Huh? How does it feel? I'm surprised he isn't toxic to me. Oh, there it is. He missed, though. Crobat? Crobat. I'm hoping Thunder Punch can put in some work against this Crobat. We outsped the Crobat. That's big. Crobat's fast. Very fast. Ooh, it's using Double Team. That's fun. Oh, it didn't matter. Okay. Because, like, Crobat is actually really good. It doesn't really have a moveset to support it just yet in this generation, but it gets really good. For single player in particular. Because it gets a lot of... because it's really fast and it's really... has really good attack. And so, you know, wing attack cross poison is like gonna wreck most things that can actually damage, at least neutrally. Okay. Are we gonna solo run this with just Vesuvius? No, we're gonna be switching for our problem child from last episode. And I'll also heal you because, you know, might as well. So yeah, let's just keep that. Full restore. Don't even have to cut it out because it's so slow, or it's so quick. Bam. And onward we go. Normally I'd recommend you save, but like if you're confident that you can make your way through the Elite Four, so I'd like save in between rooms, but it is what it is. Ooh-ha. I really want vengeance on this Machamp. Alright, we're gonna use Fly instead of Drill Peck, because Fly has slightly more power, and also he's probably gonna use... Oh, I thought he was gonna use Detect turn 1. Now he uses Detect. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, we missed anyway. Ha! Okay, let's use Drip Bug. Like, fine, whatever. That's one of the reasons I love Ariel. Love Ariel. Oh, I love Furo over Pidgeot. Or Pidgeot. I can never decide on what I want to pronounce that name as. I like bounce back and forth. Might as well. But yeah, I don't know why I want to pronounce that name as. And regardless, Pidgeot doesn't get Drill Peck. Its best move is like Wing Attack, unless you put Fly on it. And Fly is, you know, not 100% accurate. And it takes 2 turns. It's like, eh. Alright, he's gonna go from Champ, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm not dumb. We're not gonna... Oh no, he's gonna go with Hitmonchan. Yeah. And I'm not dumb. We're not gonna switch out. Though, if I did switch out, I probably wouldn't do too much, but... We're just gonna let Pop Quiz ride it out. Because there's no safe switches. Like, I could switch into Richter to take the Thunder Punch with no damage, but then what do? Like, he's just gonna hit me with Ice Punch. And I don't really have anything crazy to throw at him. Like, what am I gonna do? Earthquake? Ooh, Hitmonlee. Saving the Machamp. Saving the Machamp. Interesting. It's gonna be really satisfying to see this Machamp struggle. Swagger. Okay. Maybe now is the point where I switch out. Actually, no. It's a trap. He's gonna high jump kick. Yeah. Getting hit with high jump kick is never fun, no matter who you are. Alright, Pop Quiz, you gonna go down? Yep. Which is fine. Noble sacrifice. Bring Ariel back out. We'll just Drill Peck. Get done with it. Bing, bing, bing. And then I'm thinking from a Champ where it's gonna Drill Peck twice. Because I'm assuming it's gonna live the first Drill Peck. Unless we crit. Ooh, it doesn't live the first Drill Peck. Interesting. That's unfortunate for you, isn't it? Why? How could we lose? I get to read for once. Having lost, I have no right to say anything. Go face your next challenge. Okay. Okay, we have one. Okay, I'll actually like cut this out. It's fine. All right, I put Poppet out front for this next battle, which is actually very interesting. I think this is actually one of the cooler Elite Four battles. I'm Karen of the Elite Four. You're Chris. How amusing. I love Dark-type Pokemon. I find their wild, tough image to be so appealing, and they're so strong. Think you can take them? Just try to entertain me. Let's go. Yes, Dark types are kind of hard to hit, like super effectively, because we have no fighting or bug type moves on our party at all that I know of, or I can remember anyway. I'm like 99% sure we don't have any of those, so we're just gonna return like a bunch. And then there's a bunch of like secondary typings that exist that we can take advantage of. And Poppet's not necessarily the one to take advantage of them, but Poppet's kind of like our best like coverage Pokemon. Like you can just kind of hit anything and take anything pretty well. So that's why we're leading with him. I think for whatever reason they gave Karen a Vileplume. I don't know. It's really weird. Honestly, I might just return again. I'm thinking return's probably going to still be the best bet. Yeah. Because our attack is like the way ahead of, or I mean our special attack. No, our attack is way ahead of our special attack. Now this thing though. This thing, we're going to have to Earthquake. Which is fine. Especially if when it puts the curse on us like that, because that was dumb on its part. Murkrow. Alright, I'm thinking... Honestly, maybe I'll just stay in. I think I'll just stay in. Yeah. Question is, do I Ice Punch it or do I return it? I'm just gonna return it. I don't know what Murkrow's stat spread is well enough to make a super calculated decision. And so when in doubt, return. Alright, and now we have Houndoom. I love Houndoom. One of my favorite Pokemon of all time. And we're just gonna Earthquake it. Flamethrower. Ooh, rough. That's gonna do a nasty bit of damage. Look at that. Did you get a crit? Oh, it got a crit. And it burned! That was clutch for Karen, because now that halved our attack stat. Yeah, we're not gonna kill with Earthquake anymore. And now we die. Crazy, dog, crazy. I'm gonna let who should I let come in? I'm gonna let Pop Quiz come in, because just it will, first of all, I guess it'll outspeed. Second of all, it could take a hit better, because obviously Richter's special defense is probably worse than Pop Quiz's. I think Pop Quiz is all over 100. Well, aren't you good? Oh, plus it resists. We have type resistance with Pop Quiz. I like that in a trainer. Strong Pokemon. Weak Pokemon. That is only the selfish perception of people. And also just fact. Not gonna lie. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with their favorites. Well, yeah, okay, fine. I like your style. You understand that what's important. Go on. The champion is waiting. Yeah, well, at the end of the day, it's still a numbers game. So I don't want to hear it, Karen. Alright, let's heal. Okay, I'm leading with Vesuvius, but that's because I like to do this thing where on the last battle, I have my team in the order that I would like to have them in, of like when I obtain them. That's basically the only reason. I think I'd recommend, if you have my exact team, to lead with Specs, the Magneton, probably. I've been waiting for you. Chris, I knew that you, with your skills, would eventually reach me here. There's no need for words now. We will battle to determine who is the stronger of the two of us. As the most powerful trainer, and as the Pokemon League champion. I, Lance, the Dragon Master, accept your challenge. Man, my man moved up in the world. He used to be the last Elite Four member, and now he's the champion. So yeah, he leads with his Gyarados, so you definitely want an electric type on hand. Luckily, Vesuvius does have an electric type move, so we're just gonna kind of throw it out. But this Gyarados does run Hyper Beam, and it does run Surf, so... Oh, we actually one-shot it with Vesuvius. That's mildly surprising. Okay, Aerodactyl. Let's just do another Thunder Punch, shall we? Let's go Vesuvius. Vesuvius is kind of actually really great. Okay, Rock Slide, that's gonna do a lot. Aerodactyl's attack stat is nasty. Oh, wow. It didn't bring us into yellow health, quite, but it did soften us up. We're gonna send out a Dragonite. So now we have the famous Lance Dragonites. He's got one Dragonite. And, honestly, probably just keep Thunder Punching. I don't really feel the need to switch out. I'm way more than happy to let Vesuvius take one for the team. Just sack him off. That was a crit? Goddamn. So theoretically, this is going to be like because he has 3 Dragonites on his team. And each Dragonite has a different move. So this one is the one that has Thunder on it. Ooh, and then there's Hyper Beam. So he's going to recharge. I'm going to send out... We're going to send out Pop Quiz. This is what Pop Quiz is born for with Ice Punch. Gonna do it the most damage against these Dragonites as possible. Okay. Another Dragonite. This one's at level 47, so this one has Blizzard on it. I don't know why in particular you thought this was a good idea, but whatever. We're just gonna Ice Punch again. I'm hoping this one-shot. So this one-shot's probably fine. But Dragonite's so beefy, because BST is 600, so he just has a lot of stat. Lots of stat to go around. Another Dragonite. Meow. So this is third and last Dragonite. This is the level 50 ace of his team, technically. This one has Fire Blast. And for one weird reason or another, it also doesn't have Twister like the other ones. It has Safeguard. But it also has Outrage. So if he gets that Outrage going, that could have been bad. Thankfully, Pop Quiz is a Dragon Slayer. And his last Pokemon is a Charizard for some reason. All the Pokemon that look like dragons. Notice that every Pokemon on the team was part flying also, which is kind of funny. We're just gonna Surf. Yeah, this should be the end of our Elite Four run. Our very easy second Elite Four run. It's over. But it's an odd feeling. I'm not angry that I lost. In fact, I feel happy. Happy that I witnessed the rise of a great new champion. Phew. You have become truly powerful, Chris. Yeah, I grinded. Your Pokemon have responded to your strong and upstanding nature. As a trainer, You will continue to grow strong with your Pokemon. Oh no, it's all over. Professor Oak, if you weren't so slow. Aha, Chris. It's been a long while. You certainly look more impressive. Your conquest of the league is just fantastic. Your dedication, trust, and love for your Pokemon made this happen. Your Pokemon were outstanding too. Because they believed in you as a trainer, they persevered. I almost said preserved. Ooh. Congratulations, Chris. Let's interview the brand new champion. This is getting to be a bit too noisy. Chris, could you come with me? Yeah, get me out of here, please. Oh, wait, we haven't done the interview. Lance, you're a real homie for getting me out of that. It's been a long time since I last came here. This is where we honor the league champions for all eternity. Their courageous Pokemon are also inducted. Here today, we witness the rise of a new league champion, a trainer who feels compassion for and trust toward all Pokemon. A trainer who succeeded through perseverance and determination. The new league champion who has all the makings of greatness. Chris, allow me to register you and your partners as champions. And this is the reason why I keep them in order. It's because they come in whichever order they are in your party here. So I like having it like, oh, you're starter first, and then the next thing you got. Got Vesuvius, new Hall of Famer. Ariel. Richter. I don't think we used Richter at all, actually, or Specs for that matter. Pop Quiz. And Specs. Pretty good team, actually. Like, especially well, we're getting really close to them having their finalized movesets. Not quite yet, but they're getting close. 201 Pokemon seen. 98 Pokemon owned. Playtime 69.28. Oh, man. They had a lot of playtime. Excellent. You seem to like collecting things. There's a Professor Oak has to say about this. About my Pokedex stats. So, yeah. As most people probably know, there's more to this game than this. So this isn't in the series, but this is going to be where I give some initial thoughts on the Johto region itself, because if no one put two and two together, the rest of the game takes place in Kanto for the most part. And some more stuff to come from that. So I'm gonna talk about Johto, and to reinstate my background, in case anyone doesn't know, I started on Gen 3, Fire Red Leaf Green, so I did start in Kanto, but just in the remakes. And then I played the remakes of these, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, pretty much after that, I'm pretty sure. I also played like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, stuff like that. Anyway, played a lot of stuff, but I started in Kanto, and then came to here eventually. And never the originals, only the remakes. And my thoughts on Johto in particular is that I think that Johto is an interesting region, but I think it suffers from being tied to Kanto. And what I mean by that is they introduced 100 new Pokemon in Generation 2. The Pokedex total is now 251 Pokemon, when it was 151 at the end of Generation 1. So 100 new Pokemon. How many of those new Pokemon do you actually get to use? Not that many. A lot of the ones they actually give you access to are like at the end of the game. Or some of them are even in Kanto. It's like, why do I not get access to the new Johto Pokemon in Johto? Or why do I have to wait till like Route 45 to find, you know, Skarmory or whatever? That's really cool. And Crystal kind of fixed some of this. Crystal has access to like Phanpy and Teddy Ursa, for example, really early, though albeit really rare and annoyingly in the morning. But so it has some of that weird stuff going on, and it also feels kind of like I feel like Johto kind of got scrunched down in the end. And what I mean by that is it feels like the beginning is like naturally paced for Pokemon. Like everything's going good. You know, you're kind of walking around, you're doing routes, you're doing gyms and stuff. Then you get to like Olivine City, and suddenly it's just like bam, 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 bam. It's like speeds up a lot. And then you have the rocket stuff that happens in like Mahogany Town. And that's the other thing is, given that this is like the natural sequel to the first game, they have Team Rocket still as their evil team, and Team Rocket is pathetic. Like, they're not even funny. It's not. They don't have like the Team Skull effect of Generation 7, where it's like at least they're funny. And no, they're just, I don't know. They're around. They don't really do anything. They hold up the plot for like a little bit too much time all at once, and then that's it. I honestly think that if they had either a new evil team, or if Team Rocket was somehow better and more intimidating as an evil team, it would have been way better. That being said, though, it doesn't bog it down enough to where I'm like, this is a bad game. This is still a great game. Fantastic. And a lot of things that they added are really cool. And I like the layout of the region more as I've played it. I used to think of them like, I don't know. It's kind of like this weird, like, it's like a square, but then it has like the weird T. And anyway, I think it works now. I think it works. Besides that, though, we're going to end the episode here. So, if you like the video, please hit like. If you really like the video, you want to see more, consider subscribing. And if you dislike the video, there's a dislike button. Tell me why in the comments below. And otherwise, I'll see everyone in the next episode when we start in on the post game. So calling it post game's a little bit, just a little bit weird.